It's winter on the East Coast, and I've really been feeling it in my body, this shyness and desire not to be perceived too much. Honestly, I've just been feeling pretty sensitive to everything in this season, but when I think about it, I'm always pretty sensitive, and it helps me lean into my favorite little rituals and my intuition even more, as well as moments of intimacy with my spirit. Cooking is definitely one of those rituals. I believe food is medicine, and I like to use it to fuel my body with the most life energy that I can. And I love the affirmation that with every meal, we are seeing evidence of the entire universe supporting our existence. So here are some yummy recipes to try this winter. Good morning. I love lingering in bed when it's cold outside. It's just the best feeling the chill in your breath and in your chest, but being warm under cover. If an alien ever came to planet Earth, this is one simple bliss I would share about being human. Leave yours down below. Starting the day off with some pear ginger tea made by my love. We spent a lot of the morning reading, cuddling, and talking, and then eventually got to making breakfast, and we're really craving bagels, so this is a really simple bagel recipe with things that you probably have in your cupboard right now, and the most exciting part is getting to put whatever toppings that you want on them. But another thing that's really been nourishing me is reading. Ever since I started to read fantasy books, it has just really re-inspired me to read again, and not just fantasy, but that was kind of the doorway. And Victoria and I went to Barnes & Noble this day and spent an hour or two just reading tons of different books and trying them on. It really activates my imagination and makes me feel excited about existence. It makes it feel easier to romance my life. This is so wild. The dough hath risen, and this is the best part about making bagels, is just forming them and putting the toppings on top. This is Victoria.
Hey everyone.
You do the
Hey guys. I'm so shy.
I feel the most girly when I'm with Victoria, and I love it. I feel like my inner just childhood, pure girlhood comes out. I don't know how else to put it, but
I feel so girly around you too. I need girls that make me feel girly.
dough ASMR. I actually prefer to eat bread and bagels very sporadically because they don't always agree with my tummy and can make me feel really tired. But one of my favorite bagel recipes is just mixing fermented coconut yogurt with flour, and that fermentation helps this dough digest a lot better. So if you have a sensitive tummy, then that could be a good option for you. But we covered these with our toppings of choice, including mostly everything but the bagel seasoning. Now, I love a savory breakfast. I will always choose it over something sweet because I like to get something protein rich and fermented into my body first thing in the morning. I feel like it really primes my stomach for the day, and this tofu scramble is a really easy way to do that. And the tomatoes cannot be overlooked. When they get roasted and pop, they add such a good flavor, and sometimes I'll squeeze a little bit of lemon and nut milk into it as well to keep it nice and moist. But it was pretty late in the day when we ate, so we were very ready. Es la hora para comer. It's time to eat, and everything looks so good. I was so excited to try these bagels. I put some Boursin dairy-free garlic and herbs bread on top, which I normally probably wouldn't do, but Victoria had it and it tastes so good. And the bagels are like crispy on the outside but so moist in the middle. Victoria also had this mycelium bacon, which is amazing. It has like just a few ingredients, I think 4 ingredients: coconut oil, mycelium, and it's really good. It's really interesting. It's good. I love mushrooms so much. And then we got the tofu scramble, so it just feels like a complete breakfast, so nourishing. And this tofu is so easy to make, and you can meal prep it and have it for 2 or 3 days in a row, or just have all of the ingredients in a little container, the onion, mushroom, spinach, seasonings, and just throw it on the pan the morning of. It's very easy. But yeah. I'm going in for my second bagel, and this is furikake, which is roasted sesame seeds, some nori, a little Asian kind thing. And I'm dipping it in the cream cheese. So good. We were also listening to really good music while making this and just putting good love into the food. It is very palpable. And something I learned from one of my friends when they were farming is to not gossip at all when they were handling the food. Basically, being in their farmlands was a time of purity and lightness for them, so that energy didn't get translated into the food, into the crops. And that's the same way you can be with cooking in the kitchen. It's just knowing that everything that you're embodying and moving through is being channeled into what you're making. We're all little witches and warlocks out here. We just need to remember that.
He does. I want you to stay over.
Which is so satisfying.
This next recipe is highly coveted, highly sought after in my opinion, and it's a recreation of Erewhon's raw vegan cinnamon roll. I found this by a creator who I will link down below, and it is so quick and easy to make with really simple ingredients. I have pretty much been having these in my fridge every single week anytime I'm craving something a little bit sweet, and it's just loaded with pecans and oats. It almost just feels like a good breakfast bar type of situation. And it's sweetened with dates. So this is my complete obsession. I have gotten very good at listening to my body when certain foods make me feel completely awful, but at the same time, I am not a purist. I don't really restrict myself of anything. It's just that when I'm at home, I do like to cook really healthy recipes, and then when I go out, I'll eat fun things that I can't make for myself. But in these videos, I don't want to just show myself eating out. I'd rather share actual recipes that I love. So I just wanted to put that out there.
It's a good little snack, a good little treat. Okay, I'm about to show you how I make my favorite soup. It's really simple and it's so healing. I love soup. I could eat it every single day, and I have made a million different variations of this throughout my travels. So you start off with onion and garlic, and then any herbs that you want to add. I'm adding ginger root, I'm adding turmeric, and I'm also adding some thyme. You can add mint, cilantro, I usually put that on the end, but just whatever herbs that you have. And you can definitely use better than bouillon vegetable stock. That's really yummy, but you're gonna saute everything for 5 minutes. Let everything get all golden and aromatic in the kitchen. And that's been already kind of going for a while. And then I'm just adding vegetable broth. When I was home, I would make vegetable broth once a month with my compost, but I just bought some today, so I'm putting that in. And then I will equal the amount of vegetable broth with normal water because I like a lot of soup. And then everything else is really easy. Throw in whatever vegetables you have. I usually always add celery, and today I'm doing sweet potato. Sometimes I'll do normal potatoes, but you always want to have a potato in there. Sometimes I'll do carrot, and I think this is pretty straightforward. You can just throw everything into a pot. This one's gonna be an anti-inflammatory soup with sweet potato and turmeric, so that is the vibe. And I'm gonna add some lentils. I'll usually do green and red lentils for some protein, and then it's so great to eat this with rice because rice and beans make a complete protein. You just have to trust the process and taste the soup periodically. This is an animal sanctuary.
And we still have one more in the back.
You guys, do you have anything you want to say?
Titi says, I love it.
Aww. Lovey. Oh my god.
Oh, Titi. Too many.
All of your children. It's
not that cold outside. I'm really, really enjoying it. It snowed yesterday in New York City, but it's so pleasant right now. And the sky is like a little papaya sunset. We've had a very chill day. A perfect, like, cozy day at home.
Yeah, perfect day.
I cannot wait to have a home, you guys. That's all I've been thinking about, is I just want to have a home. So I can cook all the time and have a pantry full of my homemade sauerkraut and have pets and animals. And every time I come to Victoria's house, it's such a grounding experience and inspiration for me. I'm like, oh yes, this feeling. I don't want to be traveling as much as I am. I want to have my house already, but you know, gratitude for all of it, where we're at right now. Wait, can that be our handshake? Wait, hey Victoria. When it's cold, I really don't like going outside, but the moment that I do, I feel so refreshed and happy that I surrendered to the elements. And if you're bundled up well enough, you can have a great time in nature in the freezing cold. I mean, so many people around the world do it. I know a lot of you in Germany, in Finland, in actually cold places. You know how to hang in the cold. Like, that is your lifestyle and baseline. And I really resonate with it. Like, it doesn't have to be the end of outdoor time.
So all the people in the town have been giving us their old pumpkins from Halloween instead of throwing them out, and then we just feed them to the pigs at night. In the morning they get a nutritious pellet diet with like pastas and other stuff.
This is amazing.
So yeah, you just take a pumpkin, and you just smash it. And then we just... Yep.
One more time because it feels good. There we go.
Perfect.
Should I wait till they're done?
No, we can just throw it over. They'll be at that for like hours.
You can finish off this stew by blending 1/4 of it for about 10 seconds or less. If you overblend it, it'll get gooey. So I just do a quick blend and then add it back in for creaminess, but that's totally optional. And then I served this over rice with lime, cilantro, and kimchi. I normally like to put sauerkraut on my soups because I feel like the cabbage is more finely shredded and blends really well, but this is just so delicious. I had so many leftovers, and we had 2 heaping bowls of this, and then finished off those cinnamon rolls. So I was honestly very satisfied and full at the end of this day. But then again, we didn't really do much. I have to say, the way that I eat and fuel myself comes in so many different forms, and I just want to remind you that these videos are not meant to show exactly how much I'm eating or be a model for how much food you should put into your body at all, but just recipe inspo. So I hope that you try some of these out, and I'll see you in a video soon. Bye!